Yes! Aha! There's George entering his code. Perfect. 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 Entering his code. Perfect. Entering his... Getting that code wasn't so hard. Looks almost as bad as the wardrobe department. Whoa, a makeshift photography lab. Shoot, the bulb burned out. How can I get another red bulb? these are candid photos of Ida. That's a little creepy.
No, no police. That is absolutely out of the question. Nancy, wonderful timing. A slight problem has arisen.
Ida's missing. She was supposed to meet us at the Casbah, but she didn't. I checked her room, she's not there. I called her agent, he hasn't heard from her. This just isn't like her.
And it isn't like you to be so worried about her.
I'm worried about the picture. All we have left to shoot are her scenes, Arthur.
Since you put it that way, perhaps you should drop whatever it is you're doing and look for her.
Do you have any idea why George Jackson? Why George Jackson would be taking pictures of Ida on the sly? You know, without her knowing it?
That makes no sense. He spends all day with Ida on the set. Why would he secretly be taking pictures of her?
I don't know, but he's got a ton of them in his room.
That's sick.
Is George? Is George still at the Casbah?
To my knowledge, he was never there. At least, not while we were waiting for Ida to show.
And we were there for quite a while.
That's odd. He said that's where he was going.
Ida's missing, George is missing, George has been stalking Ida. I'm getting a little creeped out here. Arthur, we really should.
No police.
Then go over to the Casbah and keep your ears open. Listen for the latest gossip on Ida. It might help you figure out where she is. Ida.
Find Ida. Quickly.
I shouldn't snoop until all the customers are gone. Luckily, it's almost closing time. In the meantime, I can make smoothies and listen for more gossip. I can make...
You tried the whiteout diet yet?
Which one is that?
That's the one where you don't eat anything white. Rice, bread, potatoes, pasta, ice cream.
Have you tried it?
Give up ice cream? Are you mental?
I don't know what came over me. I saw that cat and all I wanted to do was chase it.
Corey Applebaum.
the writer on this thing, swears it was the guy who wrote the first Pharaoh movie who offed Lois Manson. The way she changed her lines last time drove the guy nuts. You know who scares me? Arthur Hitchens.
I met him once. I thought he was nice.
I mean, how big he is. If you were like standing next to him and there was an earthquake and he fell over, but you fell over first so that he fell on top of you, we are talking major owie.
I didn't know they had cowboys in England.
George Jackson is from Australia, you ninny.
I heard the camera operator talking to one of the grips earlier. He's gone through 3 lenses since we started shooting on stage A. He'll put a new lens on. Everything's fine 1 minute. Next minute, cracked. For absolutely no reason.
That Molly McKenna's a piece of work, isn't she?
Hey, she's a lot better than that Stanislaw was. How someone as neurotic as him got to be line producer is...
I didn't know they had cowboys in England.
George Jackson is from Australia, you ninny.
You know who scares me? Arthur Hitchens.
I met him once. I thought he was nice.
I mean, how big he is. If you were like standing next to him and there was an earthquake and he fell over, but you fell over first so that he fell on top of you, we are talking major owie.
I heard the camera operator talking to one of the grips earlier. He's gone through 3 lenses since we started shooting on stage A. He'll put a new lens on. Everything's fine 1 minute. Next minute, cracked. For absolutely no reason. You know Hector, the gazillion-year-old set builder?
What about him?
He says the reason they bulldozed over the first Pharaoh set was because right after Lois Manson died, it got infested with bugs.
Bugs?
Yeah, like beetles and cockroaches and stuff. They were all over the place, in all the walls, the lights, props, everywhere. So they buried the whole kit and caboodle. You tried the whiteout diet yet?
Which one is that?
That's the one where you don't eat anything white. Rice, bread, potatoes, pasta, ice cream.
Have you tried it?
Give up ice cream? Are you mental?
That Molly McKenna.
Hey, seen Ida lately?
Nope. She's rendezvousing with someone down at the docks.
The docks?
You know, when you go the back way through the Main Street attraction.
Oh yeah, where the Nile princess is tied up. Who's Ida rendezvousing with?
Look around. Who else don't you see in here?
George Jackson?
Bingo!
So that's where Ida went. I didn't know there were any docks around here. I wonder how you get to that back entrance. I'll have to figure that out as soon as I'm done snooping in here. come in handy. Maybe I'll just borrow it for a little while. Hey! That cat just shredded this music. Now I can try out those musical notes I decoded from the Naja Hadjer Egyptian cobra. That was pretty. Wonder if that song has a name. Here we go. The Nile Princess. Where have I heard that name before? Looks like the Dead at the Wheel attraction uses a car and a fake crash wall, along with a detective statue. I guess there was more to that statue than I thought. fake wall is sturdier than I expected. Looks like I'll have to activate this dead at the wheel attraction. Somehow. I think the car is part of this attraction, but it looks like it's broken.